Howdy from the Howdy Bots. Today we're going to give you a tour of our shop. This is Jay.
And this is Einish. Today we're going to show you the Howdy way to make a Howdy bot, starting from CAD, then going to mechanical, and then ending with programming and showing you our field. We're also going to show you along the way how our workshop has helped us progress even farther. Let's start.
Hey Jack.
Huh.
So what are you working on?
So right now I'm CADing, which stands for Computer Aided Design.
Can you show us a little bit more about what you're working on?
So right here we have the robot that we designed for this season, and it's got all the parts right here.
How does CADing benefit the process of making our robots?
So before we actually build it in the real world, we design it all out in a computer beforehand to make sure that everything fits together and is correct.
What's your favorite part about CADing?
I really like how everything comes together in the end, and you can really see your idea become a real thing.
Thank you for answering our questions. Hi. What's your name?
Sarah.
What are you working on?
I was cleaning our Shapeoko.
How many years have we had this machine?
Around 2 years.
What does it do?
It cuts pieces when they need to be more precise than what humans can cut.
What are some beneficial things about this machine? What are some beneficial parts we've made out of it?
Well, as you can see over here, these are pieces from our most recent robot, Danger Noodle. It has cut pieces for the climber as well as the intake.
What's your favorite part about the Shapeoko?
It's very easy to use and very fun to watch work.
Oh, thank you for asking or answering our questions.
You're very welcome.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Sean.
What are you working on?
So I'm running our Haas Vertical Machining Center.
How long have we had it? How many years?
We've had this machine since late 2020.
What does the machine do?
So this is a machining center, and we're able to take a block of material like this, and put it in a vise. And then we're able to change its shape with a cutting tool.
That's really cool. So what kind of parts have we made with using this tool?
So we use this tool to take blocks of material like this and turn it into parts like this. And so this is a gearbox plate for one of our robots. Great thing about this machine is that these parts are really accurate and really repeatable, and we're able to run the machine almost completely unattended.
What's your favorite part about this machine?
Probably the fact that it's got this automatic tool changer here. So this is able to take different shape cutting tools, drills, and mills, and replace them without the operator touching the machine at all.
Thank you for answering our questions. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Dunnigan.
Nice to meet you.
What are you working on?
I'm working on our mini lathe.
How many years have we had it?
I think we've had this machine about a year now. We picked it up last off season.
What do you do with the lathe?
There are a lot of round parts on our robot, and this machine specializes in making those parts. So you've got a main spindle here that holds the stock that you're using, and then we have cutting tools on this 2-axis gantry here, and then we can move those to very precisely remove material and make really nice, precise round parts. So right now, I'm trying to fit this bearing onto this shaft. So I'll dial in the correct depth of cut, and then we'll turn her on. perfect fit every time.
Wow. And this one is a little small. Do you not have anything that's more intense?
Actually, well, this machine is great for small stuff, right? But it lacks some power. We just, a few days ago, picked up this machine, which is a much bigger version of that one back there. It's also got a whole bunch of bells and whistles that the other machine doesn't have. So this machine will allow us to make bigger parts and use larger tools without stalling it. And all these levers help us do a whole bunch of fun things like threading and power feed, and a lot of really cool stuff that allows us to make parts we can't make on that machine. So this is going to make a great addition to our shop.
And what kind of beneficial, like really useful parts do you make using this lathe and the mini lathe?
So yeah, any shafts, anything that attaches to a bearing, lathes are really useful for that. There's a lot of other round parts in our robot, like spools. This year we had some combed spools on our climber that held the string and as it ran up and down. So yeah, round parts and anything with round features.
And what is your absolute favorite part about the lathes?
My favorite part is just seeing all the chips fly. That's a lot of fun. There's a really special feel to making the material go away.
Thank you for answering our questions. Let's go see who is making all that noise. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Quinn.
What are you working on?
I'm working on the chop saw.
How many years have we had the chop saw?
Oh gosh, longer than I've been on the team.
What does the chop saw do?
So the chop saw is one of the main tools we use to cut down all of our stock before it goes over to assembly and gets turned into a robot.
What are some beneficial parts that we have made using the chop saw?
There's been a lot. We've used it for a lot of the robot structure. This year we used it pretty much for like the whole climber. Yeah, I mean it's used a lot.
What's your favorite part about it?
I think it's just really fun to operate like the big scary saw, or sometimes when you get a really perfect cut.
Yeah. Thank you for answering our questions.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Lydia.
What are you working on?
This is our spare shooter. I've just been fixing some things on it.
What are some of the 3 most common tools that you use in the shop?
Well, we use our riveters a lot. This is our hand riveter and this is our pneumatics riveter. And we use those a lot.
What do they do?
Well, they put rivets in. But this one, I like this one because it's like really fast, but the problem is it's bigger, so we have to use a hand riveter for smaller areas.
What's your favorite thing about assembly?
I really like just putting things together, screwing them together.
Thank you for
Thank you.
answering your questions.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Tyler.
What are you working on today?
Well, right now I'm tuning up auto. Y'all want to come see?
Yes, please.
Hey, come on.
So, we heard Danger Noodle got an autonomous award in a competition. We were wondering if the new workshop played a role in that.
Yeah, that's right. It was actually a really big deal for me. Yeah, the new workshop helped a lot. Having the space to actually have a full field to test on was a really big deal. Because before, we had to just hope that our autos would work when we got to a real competition field. But now we could really tune them up and, make sure that they worked before we actually got to a competition.
Do you want to give us an example of how Anton works for Danger Noodle?
Yeah, so basically, we use this tool called Path Planner to more or less hand draw a set of paths for the robot to follow. And then we combine that with actions in a sequence, and that is what makes up an autonomous.
Okay, thank you. Kai, how does Anton for Short Stack differ from how it does for Swerve Noodle?
We still use a sequence of commands to give inputs to the robot, but rather than using paths drawn beforehand, we just give direct inputs to the drivetrain with commands.
Okay, now do you two want to show us how it works?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, we'd love to. Enabling.
Enabling. Are you kidding me?
It's fine.